Oh my god, Mei Lynn, you're so tall. When you sit in this chair, you're like up here. I'm like down here. You can't even see the banana. There, now you can see it. Mei Lynn, come on. Should I put a necklace on?
Sure.
Hi, I'm Raizelle.
I'm Mei Lynn.
And we've never vlogged before, but we're just doing it because we just saw Crazy Rich Asians last night. And we loved the movie so much.
So incredible.
That we just, I don't know.
Really felt a connection.
Because we're Asian?
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying. I was adopted from China when I was 16 months old. Texas in America has been our home like the entire time, and I've always associated myself as an American.
Yeah, like,
I mean, I am a U.S. citizen.
Like, oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Dallas, Texas. And then they're like, where are you really from? I was adopted from China, that's what you're trying to ask.
I was adopted from China, that's what you're trying to ask.
Okay, so last night we saw Crazy Rich Asians. I think the first thing that really excited me was when we got to the theater. We have actual footage. I just smiled at another Asian in the theater. Oh my god, Mei Lynn, there's a family of Asians. How do I film?
Where are you?
Without them noticing.
Wait, what is this?
We saw so many Asians at the theater! It was amazing.
You'd think that you'd never seen one before.
I've never seen so many in one place before. That's what it was. I felt at home. Not really, because really, I'm pretty whitewashed. We watched the film. I cried probably 4 times. And
yeah, I thought the actors did a really good job.
I think, yeah, one of the big things is just seeing another Asian on screen.
Yeah, just like seeing so many and having like an all Asian cast and being able to see yourself on screen.
Yeah, I think it's important.
Yeah, representation is definitely important. Oh wait, we need to talk about like bananas.
Oh,
Like bananas, like.
So we're bananas.
We are bananas.
So
we just wanted to review the movie, share our thoughts.
Yeah,
See if y'all had any.
because we're Asian American.
We're Asian American
technically, and so we wanted to share our thoughts on the film.
I thought it was an amazing movie. I thought that it was a very unique story.
Yeah, I think one of the best things, I guess, that makes it unique is that Asians are in it.
Yeah.
And that's like a big thing, I think, for us, for any other Asians out there too, that like we're finally not seen necessarily as the minority, but we're seen as a main character. Like,
Yeah,
or,
we're not just like the sidekick.
because the
like,
entire cast is Asian.
Right. We're not just like the crazy kooky. What's his name? Ken Jeong. He's like amazing in The Hangover, but he's always like the crazy sidekick. Or how Constance Wu was always going for like, oh, the assistant or the best friend, but she was never really going for like the main character. And it's really cool to see all these different Asians coming together and representing who they are.
Yeah, and I think it's cool that it's also on the big screen finally for everyone to see. And I think what was cool about it too is that, like, obviously we've grown up in Texas, so we're pretty Americanized, and I think even
And we're the
though
South.
right,
Not like in LA or San Francisco. We're not in like
Right.
New York. We don't have like a Dallas Chinatown. I was one of the only Asian people in my school.
it's just, I think even though we grew up without seeing many Asians and we've kind of become accustomed to Texas tradition, American traditions and everything, it still felt cool that we could relate to the movie or get excited maybe about
Yeah.
seeing an Asian cast.
Right.
And I didn't think that was something that I would have ever gotten excited about because I didn't know about it, but
Yeah.
then jumping into it and seeing it, I would love to see more of it.
Yeah, I remember one of the Asian actors were talking about how when he was growing up, like he didn't really notice that there was a lack of Asian actors without seeing one.
Yeah.
So
and-
he didn't even know that there was one missing until he saw just one, and then he was like, wait, like why aren't there more of these? Oh, if I want to be this person, like why is there only one of them? Do I even have the opportunity to be that kind of person?
It's true, and I think both of us have like considered it to be in the film industry or famous celebrity, like, you know. But I think it's hard when, you know, you don't really know who to look up to, because I didn't see myself fitting in the industry, if that makes sense.
Right. Who were like Asian actors that we like thought would bring?
I mean, like Jackie Chan. Or Brenda Song.
Or like Mulan, like
yeah.
I feel like
Mulan.
Mulan's a great movie.
What princess would you be, Mei Lynn? Like, you know, they obviously only can think of one, and that's Mulan.
Right. Or like, oh, like you would obviously be Mulan, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, why? And then they'd just be like,
Did you notice any differences between Chinese person and a Chinese American person?
I feel like they definitely tried to make a distinction in the movie.
Like we're
Just
bananas.
Like we're bananas, and so we're just not accepted in like either category, and I think that's something any like cross-cultural person or biracial person, like they always feel that they're never accepted in both the races or both the cultures. Like you're never really fully accepted into the white community, even though you grew up culturally white just like everybody else, but then you're also not accepted into the Asian community because like I don't know Mandarin. I'm walking by and someone like tries to speak to me in Cantonese, I can't respond to them, or I just ignore them because I literally have no idea what they're saying, and then they're like, why don't you know Chinese, like it's such a disgrace, and like you're never really accepted into either category, so like kind of being able to carve your own path and be
Rachel Chu, I think we could relate to. Like she literally was us, or her character was. She was Asian, and yet she grew up in America, and
she was an Asian American, and there's a lot of us.
I'll meet new people and they don't realize, or they just look at my appearance
they'll
first.
assume.
And then right when I open my mouth, that's when they accept that like I can I don't have an Asian accent, or I am American. I don't know enough to discuss.
It's different when like moving away is seen offensive in like the Chinese culture, when like in the US it's considered a success, like you're not living at home, like you're not depending on your parents, but in other cultures like that's considered normal.
We only know the ways that we've been taught and the ways that we've been raised, so we can't even compare, but at least this gave us an opportunity to see also another side.
It gives people like the exposure.
I honestly think because of this movie, it's the most that I've ever talked about Asian culture, because I usually don't really bring it up. It was cool seeing that, and it sparked, you know, that conversation. Did you tell your friends you were seeing the movie?
No, but I had a lot of people responding, just saying like, "Oh my god, that movie's amazing." They were all people of color. They weren't like they weren't like white people saying like, "Oh my god, that was such a good movie. That was so inspiring," or like, "It's so cool to like learn about the culture through the film." It was a lot of POC.
That's what I was saying. Like when I posted it somewhere, they were like, "Haha, of course you're seeing that." Or like they were just like, I was like, yeah, we need to show that Asian representation, like blah, blah. Like we're about to finally like have our moment, and they're like, LOL, like sure, or like it was just like I don't think they realized that like this is a big deal, and that was kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Minus a few friends. Shout out to Sydney Kane. I don't know what else to talk about.
Tell us.
Banana!
Hey guys! So we've got to do an outro, but don't forget to like,
comment,
and
subscribe.
I think I threw up the peace sign too early. Peace.
Go bananas!
Too cheesy. I think that's good. You like it?